Are you prepared to relive the golden age of sitcoms and evoke nostalgia? This video dives into the unforgettable theme songs of the 1970s. These catchy tunes instantly transport us into a world of laughter and lovable characters. From heartwarming family stories to side-splitting workplace antics, the 70s sitcom offered something for everyone. Join us as we see the top 10 theme songs that define the 70s. Get ready to sing along, tap your feet, and maybe even shed a tear, of joy of course, as we celebrate these iconic melodies. Number 1. The Brady Bunch. First on the list is the Brady Bunch theme music, which instantly transports fans to a bygone era.
He had 3 boys of his own. They were 4 men living all together.
This popular song, which debuted in 1969, was performed by the Peppermint Trolley Company. The Brady family, a mix of families residing in a suburban area, is introduced in the song's lyrics. Here's the story of a lovely lady. It begins cheerily, and it tells the tale of how the Brady family came to be from 2 different houses. Through its catchy tune and lyrics, the song presents a picture-perfect family life, stressing family values and the simple pleasures in life. Even now, listening to this theme song evokes happy recollections of the 1970s, when life seemed simpler and less difficult. Fun fact, the Brady Bunch theme song was originally intended to be a solo vocal, but the producers decided to add the family harmonies to emphasize the Brady Bunch family dynamic. Number 2. Happy Days. The catchy tune that serves as Happy Days' signature theme music instantly takes listeners back to the carefree era of the 1970s. Jim Haas sang the song's original 1974 release, but Pratt & McLean's 1975 re-recording of it increased its appeal even further. The series itself documented the adventures of the Cunningham family in the made-up town of Milwaukee, led by the amusing Fonzie in his leather outfit. Happy Days perfectly encapsulated a bygone era of drive-in cinemas, soda stores, and vintage cars. The show appealed to viewers of all ages because of its approachable characters and upbeat tone. Hearing the theme music now takes us back to a simpler time, when relationships were real and life moved more slowly. It's a bittersweet melody, isn't it? Fun fact, despite being a TV theme song, the Pratt & McLean version of Happy Days reached the top 5 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart in 1976. Number 3. All in the Family. Those Were the Days served as the theme music for the landmark sitcom All in the Family.
Boy, the way Glenn Miller played.
Songs that made the hit parade.
Guys like us, we had it made.
Sung by the program's characters Carol O'Connor and Gene Stapleton, who played the lovable but prejudiced Archie Bunker and his loving wife, Edith. The song was released in 1971, the same year the sitcom debuted. The groundbreaking television program All in the Family explored heated topics like racism, misogyny, and class conflict from the Bunker family's point of view. The show's humor, heart, and likable characters made it popular with viewers despite its frequently critical criticism. During the chaotic 1970s, the program captured the social and political atmosphere of the day. Those listening to this are taken back to the period when hearing this song used to be a sign of both hope and hardship. Fun fact, the iconic All in the Family theme song was originally titled Safer Than Work. Number 4. Three's Company. Many people are familiar with the Three's Company theme song immediately due to its catchy tune.
Come and knock on our door.
Come and knock on our door.
We've been waiting for you.
This iconic sitcom from 1977 introduced us to the hilarious team of Chrissy Snow, Janet Wood, and Jack Tripper. To live in their flat, Jack pretended to be Janet's gay roommate, which resulted in much confusion and many different scenarios. It was a simpler time, sometimes romanticized in a way, of disco, laughter, and bell-bottoms. Ray Charles and Julia Rinker Miller's version of the song wonderfully portrayed the cheerful and carefree atmosphere of the production. The song's lyrics showed young adults figuring out life and love in a massive city. The song tune emphasized the carefree and lighthearted vibe of the decade. Fun fact, the show was originally titled Three's a Crowd, before being changed to Three's Company. Number 5. Welcome Back. Welcome Back by John Sebastian was released in 1975 as the theme music for the sitcom Welcome Back, Kotter.
Welcome back.
The program followed the mishaps of Mr. Kotter, a former greaser who became a teacher as he made his way through the troubled inner-city high school system. The sitcom reflected the counterculture and the decade of transformation that was the 1970s. It was an easier, more hopeful era. With its carefree melody and lyrics about going back to familiar locations, Welcome Back effectively conveys the feeling of nostalgia. Welcome Back is particularly dear to individuals who grew up listening to the song on the radio or seeing the show. The song is a true classic of American popular culture, and its continued appeal is evidence of its ability to arouse strong memories and emotions. Fun fact, originally the show was simply going to be called Cotter. The theme song was written before the title, and the songwriter couldn't find a word that rhymed with Cotter, so the generic Welcome Back was used, and the show's title was changed to match. Number 6. Charlie's Angels. In 1976, the year the show debuted, Charlie's Angels got its theme music released. The instrumental composition, written by Alan Ferguson and Jack Elliott, wonderfully expressed the era's growing sense of freedom, particularly for women. The television program featured the antics of 3 stunning, intelligent women who worked as private investigators for a mysterious boss known only as Charlie. Charlie's Angels was an instant hit in popular culture. It signified a change in the way women were projected on television, showing them to be gorgeous, strong, and capable. When it comes to fans of Charlie's Angels, the theme song is more than just a catchy tune. It's a portal to treasured recollections of Friday evenings spent with loved ones, joy, and awe. Fun fact, the show was a major trendsetter, introducing styles and fashion that became popular among women. Number 7. The Jeffersons. The catchy song Movin' On Up was made popular in 1975 and used as the theme music for the comedy The Jeffersons. Janet DuBois, the show's talented lead, sang the song. This sitcom recounted the lives of black couple George and Louise Jefferson, who made their fortune in the dry cleaning industry and moved from Queens to an elegant Manhattan apartment. It was a groundbreaking program that respectfully and humorously addressed racial and socioeconomic concerns. The Jeffersons, who showed a family striving to realize the American dream, brilliantly defined the era's spirit. Thanks to its catchy theme tune and widespread appeal, the show solidified its position in television history. The cheerful melody and lyrics evoke warm memories of family gatherings, shared laughter, and the comforting familiarity of television's golden age. The lively tune and lyrics bring back pleasant memories of get-togethers with family, laughter, and the cozy familiarity of the peak of television. Fun fact, while the Jeffersons were known for their upscale lifestyle, the character of George Jefferson was originally based on a real-life shoe salesman who was actually quite poor. Number 8. Land of the Lost. In 1974, the year the show debuted, the legendary theme song Land of the Lost came out. Linda Laurie sang the appealing rhythm, which included a unique synthesizer and banjo-like instrument.
Marshall, Will, and Holly on a routine expedition met the greatest earthquake ever known.
The television program centers on what happens to the Marshall family, consisting of Rick, Will, and Holly, who are mysteriously sent to an ancient realm inhabited by dinosaurs, Pakuni, and Sleestak. The main plot of the show revolved around the family's attempts to survive and return home. The song's simplicity made it simple for listeners, especially kids, to sing along, establishing a bond with the program that lasted. The song's lively pace and simple lines evoked awe and excitement, making it the ideal starting point for exploring the mysterious world of the Land of the Lost. Fun fact, there were only 3 Sleestak costumes ever made for the entire series. Those poor actors must have been sweaty. Number 9. Good Times. The theme song for the 1974 film Good Times, performed by musician and songwriter Jim Weatherly, is an excellent example of how a memorable melody can become famous. From 1974 to 1979, Good Times was a well-liked American television program. The same team that produced All in the Family, Mike Evans and Norman Lear, worked on its development. Eric Monte was the creator. The Evans family, who reside in a Chicago housing project, is the focus of the episode. The Evans family is stubborn and optimistic, regardless of social and economic hardship. The plot of the sitcom examines the challenges and victories faced by African-American working-class families, spotlighting their resilient spirit and sense of humor. Good Times was a strong and hopeful show. The energetic and positive theme tune encouraged viewers to find joy in the little things in life. even if the show dealt with serious topics like unemployment and poverty. It became a beloved part of the 1970s television history, and those who recall its first run still find it nostalgic. Fun fact, Good Times was one of the first sitcoms to address serious social issues like poverty, unemployment, and drug addiction, making it a groundbreaking show for its time. Number 10. The Partridge Family. In 1970, the Partridge Family launched their famous theme song. The song became an immediate smash when it was performed by the cast of the show, which included Shirley Jones as the mother.
Nothing better than being together when we're singing.
The 5 musically gifted children of a widowed mother who formed a band to support their family were the focus of the sitcom. Audiences became fascinated with their road travels as they managed to combine their singing professions with family life. The theme song served as both a mood board for each episode and an image of the nostalgic, family-friendly entertainment of the time. It represented the themes of the show: joy, togetherness, and the ability of music to unite people. This theme tune from the 1970s continues to be recognized as one of the most iconic and well-loved, even decades after the show's finale. Fun fact, in reality, the famous Partridge Family bus was a camper van that had been converted. It served as a mobile home among other uses before its renovation by Partridge. Number 11. Hawaii Five-0. One of the most recognizable TV show themes from the 1970s is Hawaii Five-0. Composed by Morton Stevens, the song gained widespread recognition for its dramatic and catchy melody when it was released in 1968. The song, which is sung by Stevens himself, perfectly sums up the core of the following crime drama series. The focus of the television series Hawaii Five-0 is an elite police team in Hawaii under the command of Jack Lord's character, Steve McGarrett. McGarrett and his group take on major criminal cases while displaying Hawaii's stunning natural beauty. The show was known for its compelling stories and thrilling action scenes. The theme music was immediately remembered due to its intense announce sections and driving beat that ooze excitement and a sense of urgency. Even now, the Hawaii Five-0 theme song frequently evokes fond recollections of the show's action-packed and dramatic episodes. Fun fact, the show's name was inspired by an actual police unit in Hawaii called Five-0, which investigated major crimes. Number 12. Fantasy Island. A notable segment of television history is the theme tune from the sitcom Fantasy Island from the 1970s. Jack Jones sang this classic song, which was released in 1977. With its original concept, Fantasy Island was a unique sitcom that captivated audiences' attention. The event revolved around a secret island where visitors may indulge in their wildest dreams. The mysterious host who brought these visions to life was the main character, Mr. Rourke, who was played by Ricardo Montalban. Hervé Villachese's role as his sidekick, Tattoo, supported him. Every episode included new visitors with unique goals and aspirations, which made each program a fun new journey. Unlike many sitcom theme songs of the time, which were lively, Fantasy Island's theme was more cinematic and dramatic, reflecting the show's premise. The music's enchanting quality helps the series stand out, making it an iconic piece of television history. Even now, listening to the theme may quickly take listeners back to the late 1970s and early 1980s, bringing back memories of witnessing the lessons and fantasies that were learned on Fantasy Island. Fun fact, the iconic character played by Ricardo Montalban was originally named Tony Rourke. Can you imagine? We truly appreciate that you have joined us on this nostalgic walk through the top 10 1970s sitcom theme songs. We truly appreciate that you have joined us on this nostalgic walk through the top 10 1970s sitcom theme songs. These songs hold a particular place in our hearts because they bring back happy memories of family gatherings in front of the TV to watch their favorite programs. Which of your top choices made the list? Tell us in the comments section below. If this video brought back many wonderful memories, remember to like it and subscribe to the channel for more heartwarming stuff. Thank you again for watching, and stay tuned for more such content on beloved eras of yesteryear.